but I don't need to. I'm controlling his head here. I'm going to grab 1, 2. Now I'm holding. From here, generally when he holds, this grip is strong. I want to make sure, be careful, because this way he gets hurt. So I don't want to do any crazy movements that way. A lot of times he grabs his belt or his shorts. My grip to open up this hand is going to be this way. Boom. It's not going to hurt him, and that's the way his grip opens very easily. So I go here. 1, and I keep this pressured against his body, and I slowly rotate here to make him tap. Okay? Very important we practice this movement a lot. 1, 2. I don't want to see people jerking this way fast, because that's where the guy gets hurt. We need to keep it controlled. I break his grip, like grab your shirt. A lot of times he grabs like that. Usually his belt or the other lapel. It's here. 1, so I can really drive off that leg. Pivot, boom. 2. From here I can also come here and just go. If he's got the grip, now I can fight his grips. Maybe I put the foot over, start working on the grips. Okay? So that's our Kimura. The Kimura also, when I'm set here to do it, if I'm having a hard time finishing it, actually we saw this in the George St. Pierre fight with Hardy. He was here, and he was having a hard time finishing it. Right there, it wasn't happening. I'm just going to drop my hip to the floor, control here, and I can get a whole other range of motion off it. The last one we're going to look at is the neck scissors. Be nice when you're squeezing someone's neck. Like if it's working, cool. If you're choking them, great. But if you feel like you're just smashing their head, don't just keep squeezing. It gets kind of rude. So there could be a fine line here between rude and functional. So here we go. Now, I've got his arm. He's gripped up tight here. I can't get it undone. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to drive forward to bring his head off the ground. Look at my left leg. Knee down, pivot. So I'm under his head. That's the most important part. If I can't get there, it's not going to happen. But I'm jerk, jerk, not happening. Drive forward, boom. So there's the foot switch. Boom. So get this way. Here we go. Boom. One side, the other side. One side, the other side. Now I'm going to lay, my right leg opens up his chin, and I lock my legs. I'm going to extend, squeeze those legs. This chokes can also put a tremendous amount of pressure on your jaw. A lot of times, sometimes the guy puts his hand inside, so I can't get the choke. Don't smash him. Hold this tight. Keep this arm. This is what lets me get on top. Let go. Drive the arm up, so he's still in the same position. Step over. Boom. Right to the Kimura. One more time. Here's my armbar. The control. Maybe he has the frame to start out with. Control, drive down. Get my head under. Switch base, step over the head. Drive, pivot, boom. There's my armbar. If he's gripping, I keep my hand on the lapel, fight his grip. Get over. I don't want to push his arm with this arm because I need to control his head better. So I keep his head down. My right leg, boom, can kick that open. I can put my right leg through, like here. So now if he sits up, I can let him up and he goes into a triangle. But I've got the pressure with this hand, so I have strength leaning, and I have my left hand free to start trying to figure out how to open that grip. Right? That's when the armbar worked. Here I go this time, I step, boom, come around, up. He locks it up, he's defending, grab 1, 2. No thumbs. Step up, 1, 2. Look straight up and down with his arm. And I pivot. There's my armbar. I can think about wrist locks. I can think about all sorts of things in here to finish it out. Or drop, switch my legs. Boom, there's my arm. Then the drill you should do when you train is you start with their arm and make them suffer. So you start with the arm, person on bottom. He's going to have to try to escape. So we start right here and then we say, all right, go. And we train live from here. I'm trying to get armbar, Kimura, or the neck crank. He's trying to get out. So it teaches him how to start from a horrible position and get back to a good one. It teaches me how to at least make the guy, like if I get your arm like that, you might get out, but I'm going to make you work hard and I'm going to make you stressed out about your arm and make it happen. That's it, guys. Armbar from Side Control is, man, probably the technique that Professor Helio Moreira yelled at me the most about my whole life. But, man, it's won me a lot of matches. So make sure you practice it. It's definitely bread and butter. Gotta know how to do this. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Ethan. We'll see you guys on the mat.